Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Welcome to your own channel AC Astro. And we are approaching to 2024, very few days remaining. And the 2024 is starting with a positivity, good news that Jupiter is going to be direct on the eve of the new year, 31st December 2023. Let's welcome Akash Chauhanji from Calgary, Canada. And we want to listen so much positive from him today. Namaskar, Akashji, Ram Ram.
It is a time of positivity because Jupiter being retrograde has put a lot of impact on many people. And being the planet of abundance, it stops many things in person's life, and maybe it slows down things in a simple way. But positively, Jupiter is going to get direct from 31st of January, 31st of December. I am doing so many yearly consultations that everything is January, 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 January for me. Anyways, here Rohitji, astrology considers Jupiter as the most benefic planet of all, and it is the planet of abundance. That means it gives expansion in wherever area it's expansion and abundance, optimism and enthusiasm, as well as higher learning and wisdom. All these things are connected with Jupiter, the planet of abundance. And because of the placement of Jupiter in Aries at the moment and sitting in the sign that is a sign of Mars, it little bit challenge Jupiter faced because of being retrograde. And from April, it was afflicted. The time it came, it did not show any good results because of Rahu. So those people who were going through Rahu Dasha and Antardasha, a lot of trouble for them. Now here there are three aspects of Jupiter, which is very important. Jupiter, wherever it sits, it's okay. It will give abundance, but wherever it will put aspect, that is the best place ever. So now the fifth aspect is related to your creativity, children, romance, and self-expression. It can bring joy, creativity, and positive approach in these areas of life. The seventh aspect, like all other planets except Rahu and Ketu, Jupiter also has the seventh aspect. Now, here, wherever you will see Jupiter having the seventh aspect, it will create very beautiful things in relationships, partnerships, and other significant relationships that can be that is possible in a chart. And the ninth aspect is the aspect of destiny. Because Jupiter is the planet that is connected with higher education, travel, philosophy, and spirituality. Let's take the Kalpurush Kundli, Rohitji. Number one Kundli. See, both the houses of long distance journey are related to Jupiter. That means Jupiter is merely very much connected to foreign countries and foreign lands and cultures and wisdom, philosophy, spirituality, travel, right? Now here people with this aspect can give you a very, very good love for learning and a connection to spiritual and philosophical path pursuits. So this is a general. So I make all this kind of slides for people who are very layman in astrology. They do not know anything, and this way they can understand the planet before I move into the predictions. This is for the family. Starting with Aries ascendant. Right now, if we see, Jupiter is getting direct in your ascendant. That means in your Lagna. Here in the first house, Jupiter is sitting in your self area. Now, a lot of Aries people, Aries ascendant people might have gained weight, Rohitji, during this period. Because Jupiter sitting in the Lagna, aspecting the fifth, seventh, and the ninth house in retrograde aspect, was not very much a discipline oriented aspect. So here, a lot of people must have gained weight. On the other hand, many people must have been very demotivated or very helpless in terms of Rahu going into the 12th house, in terms of wherever Jupiter is sitting right now in Aries. Saturn is putting an aspect also on this house. So it, first of all, the planet they're sitting is retrograde. On top of that, the aspect of Saturn is making it more difficult for the planet. So that is what is current situation here. But fortunately, it is becoming direct. There will be a lot of confidence that will be restored in your life. In fact, you yourself, this new year actually is going to be a very specifically very awesome year for your romance because of the fifth aspect for your children, those who are thinking, planning to get kids, conceive, and so many things. This is the time that it happens. Startups, many startups will start for Aries ascendant people. Entrepreneurial journey. On top of that, if you want to do any work in partnerships because of the seventh aspect of Jupiter in your seventh house, partnerships also look very, very positive during this period. And the ninth aspect of Jupiter in your ninth house tells that long distance journey or something related to higher spiritual, you know, philosophy, spiritual, and more top of that, if collaboratively you want to do something with your wife, with your children, with your father, everything is the fifth aspect for children, the seventh aspect for wife and husband, the ninth aspect for gurus, the mentors, spiritual leaders. So it's a very, very positive. Your destiny actually is going to be starting to support you from the 31st of December 2023 till 2nd of May, because 2nd of May Jupiter will transit into your second house, and for that we will make a specific video during the transit. So those who are watching for the first time, I have been seeing that many people, there is bounce rate that you do not subscribe. So please subscribe and give us your blessings and a happy new year in advance. Those who want to book personal consultations, the WhatsApp link is just in the description. You click and you will be directly redirected to the WhatsApp for personal appointments. For Taurus ascendant people, Rohitji, Jupiter is in the 12th house. 12th house is the house of expenses, of spirituality, of isolation, long distance journey, of um, uh, introvertness, of hidden enemies, and so many different things, Rohitji, that I cannot. There are 10 out of these 10,000. I'm just telling three or four or five major things, but mostly this is considered the house of expenses. And Taurus ascendant people might be feeling the burden of expenses, or the burden of more introspection, like very, very kind of intro, like you have become socially very disconnected. That is what could be happening. But on the other hand, Taurus ascendant is my favorite ascendant, by the way. Jupiter here, if you see, it actually rules at the eighth house, and it is sitting in the 12th house. So already it made a Viprit Rajyog, right? That means Viprit Rajyog means trouble will come, but it will make sure that the trouble is being solved with your own efforts also. So this is what was very positive. On top of that, Jupiter also rules the 11th house. That is, it is the planet of gains for you, right? So it is sitting in the 12th house. That means spiritually you might have gained during this period. There might have been some losses related to some kind of, if you were trying to conceive, if you were trying to have some kind of, something relation from your partnerships or from relationship or some medical thing. Because see, the aspect of Jupiter on the sixth house was retrograde. Jupiter was retrograde, so all the aspect also turn inward. They do not do any good stuff for you. And from April 22nd, there were a lot of hopes that you would see that things will become good, this and that, but no. Jupiter was first afflicted, and then when Rahu left it, it became retrograde. So the real potential of Jupiter couldn't be seen by anyone. And it does not mean only Taurus ascendant, it means everyone had this kind of a problem where the real power of Jupiter could not be felt. On top of that, Saturn, on the other hand, was also retrograde and it became direct, but it puts an aspect on the 12th house here where Jupiter is sitting. So Saturn also makes this Jupiter, fight with Saturn in terms of, because Jupiter is a benefic, right? It wants to give you benefic results. But now there is going to be a very good turnout. Number one, if you are looking for a foreign journey or if you are looking for some foreign travel, this is the time that it happens for you. Or maybe you will plan and book your tickets and things like that. Especially those who want to go for leisure trips, very good for you. Those who want to during this time, they will be spending also, like money will also be spent, and especially in the area related to property. Why? Because Jupiter has three aspects here. The first aspect is on the fifth house for you. The fifth aspect, in a simple way, that in the fourth house, sorry. And fourth house is the house of your real estate. Fourth house is the house from where we see that what kind of inner happiness, peace we get. So this is the time that Jupiter is going to be restoring lot of inner peace, happiness for you. Jupiter is double controlling Saturn. Saturn is also aspecting the fourth house, but this means whenever Jupiter and Saturn will look together, Saturn will try and make sure that patience is there, and Jupiter will make sure that expansion is there. And always remember, with patience, after that only comes expansion. When you are impulsive, nothing will come. So good news for you. Jupiter aspecting your sixth house is also very auspicious in terms of your health, in terms of your discipline in your life. People will start new gymming. They will, it has already started to show effects. You will go to the gym, you will have a lot of power in you. Suddenly there will be new interest that you will develop, that I want to do this and that and so many things. And those who are into also the field of real estate, those who are in the field of research, very good for you because of the ninth aspect of Jupiter in your eighth house. This also means that shared resources can be more and more, what you say, give you more and more benefit. So overall, research, any kind of research that you want to do, very good. But during this period, because Jupiter also gives abundance, that means wherever it will look, it will give you problem. So here in your stomach, bloating can happen. There can be a lot of problems related to stomach issues. So what is required? Where is Jupiter sitting? In the house of Mars. What is required? Exercise. Exercise, and everything will be fine. Those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe, because I have seen many people come, they just watch and never subscribe. So if you do that, it will be a new year blessing for us. And WhatsApp link is in the description. If you go below, right click, and you will directly be on the WhatsApp. You can book your personal reading. For Gemini ascendant people, Luigi, direct Jupiter is in the 11th house. Very important placement of Jupiter, because here it is both the Kendra's lord and sitting in the 11th house of gains. And the benefic nature, the nature of Jupiter is to give gains and gains. It can give you weight gain, it can give you monetary gain, it can give you every gain that you desire. And here, what does it mean for Gemini ascendant? That in the 11th house, things that were completely, not balanced in a way, like completely into goals were set and goals couldn't be achieved. This is the time that all that goals will be achieved. There will be a big social circle that will be a form. You will be able to get into a very bigger kind of social circle during this period, and that will be helping you to get more and more recognition, as well as more and more networking in terms of enhancing your business or your job area. So things are looking very good. On top of that, Jupiter's aspect in the third house means that your communication will be at par. You will be excellent, doing very good in your communication. And during this period, your personal interest, whatever your hobbies are there, you will be able to pursue them. And on top of that, Jupiter's seventh aspect on the fifth house means there will be partnerships. There can be partnerships either with your kids, either with your friends, either with your creativity will be at peak, and there can be partnerships from the fifth house. And here, that partnerships can lead to new startups, new things for you. So it is a very positive time. Money wise, also, it's very, very sorted, because Jupiter, in a very positive way, looks at the fifth house and sitting in the 11th house. That means fifth house is the house of money also. First, second, fifth, ninth, 11th. These are the houses of money. So here, Jupiter looking in this house will make sure that your wisdom, your intelligence goes truly up, and you will get a lot of money. In terms of those who are looking for marriage prospects, very good combination of Jupiter, because seventh house also it is aspecting, and fifth house also it is aspecting. That means marriage. Those who want to do marriage, very good. Those who have done marriage, for them kids are also in the card. So kids also happen, like there will be progeny, there will be conceptions, and a beautiful time. I think those who are really suffering from what you say, marriage problems, marital problems, or understanding, this is the time that Jupiter's aspect and Jupiter's positive, placement will give you abundance in that. It will give you very good results. So all the best,
And
Gemini.
even good for second child, I think, because in the seventh house, those who are looking for second child.
Yeah, those who are looking for second child, those who are looking for third child, also no problem. In fact, those who want to do partnership, this is one of the best times to do partnerships. Make sure that your dasha antardasha is also seen, because it matters a lot. For that, there is a WhatsApp link in the description. You can get your personal appointment done, and we can talk about it. But dasha and antardasha is very important, because what if Jupiter dasha and antardasha is not even close? Then what will we do? Nothing. So, those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe. Those who have already subscribed, thank you so much for being the part of family. I've seen many people come and watch, they don't subscribe, and that subscribe is our motivation. So, hope that we also get abundance during this period. Thank you. Moving on to Cancer ascendant, here Jupiter is direct from 31st of December in your 10th house, especially very important for you, and that is career. Number one important area of your life. Your 10th house was afflicted by Rahu and Jupiter, so it was the Guru Chandal Yog. For those people who are not going through Jupiter Dasha and Mahadasha, Rahu Dasha and Mahadasha, it was okay. But those who were going through Mars, Jupiter, or Rahu Dasha, it was a very difficult period for them. But now in a positive way, Jupiter is getting direct. It still receives the aspect of Saturn, and that is the debilitated aspect. Jupiter will control it, not a big deal. But in retrograde motion, controlling that, controlling Rahu, so many things, it was so busy that it couldn't focus on your career. Now here, there will be abundance in your career area. Those who are looking for a new job, it is sure shot that you will get some kind of news related to job, because Jupiter is aspecting your second house of wealth. That means your money is going to increase, and that will only increase once you try to or get a job. So number one is that. Secondly, it is aspecting your um, uh, the seventh aspect is on your fourth house. So what does this mean? That there will be some kind of partnerships in things related to property. So some property is also coming to you in that way. And the third aspect of Jupiter is in your sixth house. Sixth house is related to health, workplace. Now there is a direct connection between sixth house, 10th house, and second house. That means workplace will get activated, you will start working, money will be coming to you. Those who want to travel abroad, or those who are abroad and looking for permanent residency or some kind of stuff, it is also a very good time, because Jupiter is going to do happy, good, give you happy, good news. And on top of that, Jupiter aspecting the sixth house means that you will come into a lot of discipline. And this New Year's resolution that you take, you will be able to stay up to it, live up to
Akashi, one thing I want to understand from these aspects, that how we can, play with astrology or connect with astrology.
it.
If
Mhm.
Jupiter is sitting in profession house and looking at fourth house, now fourth house is also property. That means that person, if you want to buy some office property or some professional purpose business thing, he can buy this. And second, the Jupiter next aspect is on sixth house, so it shows that he can repay loan or he can take loan for business expansion.
Very good, Rohit. Good questions. Good. So yes, Jupiter is sitting in the 10th house. That means the career is completely at abundance. That means career will grow. And very awesome question, because later on this Jupiter is going to be traveling into the 11th house. So that means there's again prospect for 1.5 year that it is going to be very good. So buying a property, either business or either residential, is very good, because Luigi second house also, it is aspecting of family. So settling the family is also there. In terms of the second question that you ask about loans and loan repayment, again very positive, because Jupiter in this house will make sure that any legal trouble that you were in will be solved. Any loan financial issues that you were, or you applied for something and not getting. Some people may also get very sudden amount of money, big amount of money from their office or from their workplace. So in a way, it is very positive for all the Cancer ascendant people. So I hope I answered your question.
Yes, I think you give me one new point, that it's aspecting second house. So it shows that yes, they are going to buying property, and this is accumulated wealth, and their wealth is going to increase. This shows connection.
Bank
Very good.
balance is increasing, fixed assets is increasing. Second house is fixed asset, fourth house is assets. But that does not mean fixed, it can be liquid assets also. Second house is the fixed asset. So that means a new property is being made for them, or they can try during this period. If they are going through good Dasha Mahadasha, then it will be possible. Those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe, because I have seen that we make videos and you watch it also, but somehow you do not just try and help us. We also have some goals we want to achieve, and that will
Just
be.
give us New Year gift. Say Happy New Year, subscribe and say Happy New Year. This will be your gift to AC Astro team.
And the WhatsApp link to our descriptions and personal appointments are below. You can just click in the description and you will reach our personal team members. They will help you. For Leo Ascendant Rohit, oh, finally. Jupiter came here in the month of April, okay, 22nd of April. And it was first Rahu was sitting here, and Rahu went to the Dushtana, that is to the 8th house. Here, Saturn is sitting in the 7th house and aspecting the 9th house. So your destiny is actually very slow at the moment. But now, what is Jupiter? Jupiter is turning direct from 31st of December, especially in the 9th house. Ninth house is the house of, in a simple way, spirituality, destiny. And it is called the house of destiny only because this is the house from where we can burn our past life karmas. We can burn things. This is fifth from the fifth. That means it tells you that whatever accumulated past life karma you have got, that is okay. But if you want to burn them, if you want to come into, uh, if you want to get new accumulated spiritual blessings, it is because of the ninth house. And here Jupiter tells you that you have to go in such directions by doing some kind of charitable acts, donations, some kind of being very nice to your parents, father, especially father. And on top of that, you have to also make sure that you respect gurus during this period. This is how your Jupiter will start giving you very good results. Now, ninth house is also the house of higher learning and education. So those who were trying to think about higher learning education, it is again a very possible time for Leo ascendant people. So all the best. Now, Jupiter also has aspects, right? So here it is aspecting your ascendant. That means, during this time, lot of disturbance in your routine, daily routine and life, and you were not able to come to a, what you say, come to proper routine. And this is what Jupiter is going to change. It will give you abundance here in your lagna. Now this also means that weight gain. Jupiter is the planet that gives you weight gain and diabetes also, so we have to be careful. On the other hand, Jupiter also makes sure that your self confidence goes very very up during this period. The other aspect on the third house also tells us that here your communication skills will be more superb, and there your social circle will be bigger during this period. There will be lot of, so I think I am Leo ascendant. Rohitji, I think there is going to be a lot of subscribers. I think those people who are watching
Rajiv,
right now, they
you
will
are
be
Leo ascendant and you do predictions for all people. Let me do prediction for you. This is now my turn to do. I'm very happy to do prediction for you. But I can see that Jupiter in your ninth house shows that yes, lots of charity, lots of spiritual things and this and that. But the aspect is important. This Jupiter will going you giving you lots of wisdom. Seeing in Lagna will give you lots of wisdom. You will read new books, you will write new book, lots of knowledge you will gain. And when you will gain lots of knowledge, what will happen? Now you are doing 10 charts daily, you will do 20 charts. Why? Because third house will activate, your efforts will activate, social all gatherings will activate. And now the one good thing is, ninth aspect on fifth house, grace in your house, new grace is coming in your house. This is kids house. So happy thing for you everywhere.
Yeah, astrology is so real. Sometimes I
So
go to some charts and I sometimes feel that why people are suffering, why people are having problem, and then I see them, it says, man, this is because of the planets. So
yes,
it is
yes.
there, man. It is the astrology is very real. Yeah. So Luigi, I think you made the prediction for Leo. Everything is yes. There is going to be good news in children, and for me also, babies on the way. On top of that, speculative investments will become tenfolds because Jupiter is going to get investment. So investment will make it. It will make your investment big. And fifth house is the house of creativity as well. So creativity can start. Some new startups can start. So very very beautiful time for Leo ascendant. It is a time
Super
of,
Bhagya. Super Bhagya. All your two Bhagya houses are activated at same time. No, Bhagya is looking at Bhagya. Super
yeah.
Bhagya.
From ninth to ninth, it is also aspecting. So it is a superb time. That means from 31st of December till 1st of May, make the most use of it. Do not show laziness because then you will not be able to get the right results. So extreme good luck for all the Leo ascendant. Luigi, I've done many chart readings. Mostly Leo ascendant people, they connect to me very quickly and say, "Oh, sir, I am also Leo. That's why you will understand my chart very better and this and that." And this is how we connect. But I have seen something very important in Leo ascendant people. Number one is, from outer self, Leo ascendant people are very very. They look that they are very confident and they are very aggressive people, but inside they are very very like child. That is how Leo ascendant people are.
You want to say they are like coconut, looking very hard from outside, but very soft from inside.
From inside. So a lion, it looks like very dangerous and all, but I don't think so. It is very. Uh, there are very less human interactions. Mostly cheetahs and leopards kill humans, but lion there is very less interactions. I think lion is also very soft on the inside. So that is how it is seen in the charts for every. So for Leo ascendant people, Rohitji, those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe. And I have seen that many people do not. If you can do it, very good. And those who want to talk to me personally can WhatsApp. This link is below. All the best to you. Moving on to Virgo ascendant, Rohitji. Now Jupiter is turning direct in your eighth house. Now here for Virgo ascendant people, lot of sudden ups and downs must be happening. In fact, related to work, there may be lot of tension in the work area. That work is there, work gone, work is there, work gone. So many things related to that. In fact, travel in foreign country is was also possible for Leo ascendant, and there could have been a lot of delays because of Jupiter being retrograde. But now Jupiter has become direct. Eighth house restores a lot of things related to astrology, numerology, occult sciences, research, shared resources, any kind of thing that relates to inheritance from your family. There will be now chances that you get something out of the family inheritance wise. For them, Jupiter in the eighth house brings abundance in their stomach area. That means what happens? Their belly becomes big. So your Virgo ascendant, and if this has happened, that your weight gain has happened, do comment below and let us know that yes, weight gain has happened. And that is going to now like relax. That is going to stop now. For maintaining Jupiter, always Mars is very much required. 110%. There is a very good story, Rohitji, of Lord Kartikya. Lord Kartikya, when he was supposed to go on a battle, uh, so that time Jupiter was giving him all the vidya, but then Mars was told to to come with Jupiter as a what you say as a team, and then help Kartikya, Lord Kartikya, to understand the warfare also. And then Mars and Jupiter both explained Lord Kartikya the warfare and gave the wisdom properly, and then he was able to defeat. So whenever we want to defeat anything that is a problem caused by Jupiter, we have to call Mars. Okay, and you know what problem Jupiter was causing? That he was giving lot of theoretical knowledge. That okay, do this war. This is the kind we have to fight, and this and that. But the practical knowledge was not there. And then came Lord Mars to help Kartikya Devta. Anyways, so the aspect on the 12th house tells there can be some foreign connections, research. After your research and things related to even your hidden enemies that were trying to trouble you, you will be having quite evidence now against them. That means legally also you will be strong. If there is any legal problems that you're going through, you will be things will be in your favor. On the other hand, Jupiter is aspecting your second house. That means there will be abundance through partnerships. Seventh aspect is the aspect of partnership. Here, that means you can partner with some of your family members, or your you will get some very good news from your family. Your speech will be very, very much appreciated, and you will come out as a very wisdom oriented person. After everyone will say, what happened to you after January 2024? You have started to talk very much like a real wisdom oriented person. This is how it is going to happen. And the fourth house, that means shared resources wise, if there is anything related to property where there is dispute or there is problem, it may solve now, and you may get some kind of property and good news related to property. Eighth house is still not a very, very pleasant place for Jupiter to be. But because Saturn is also in the sixth house and aspecting Jupiter here, it is kind of good. Hey, Kendra Lord is sitting in the eighth house is not positive, Rohitji. But still, Jupiter will not give you bad results because it is a benefic planet. So it is out of 100%, 80% very good only. 20% only weight, man. Health, diabetes, weight, sugar, problems, everything related to Jupiter. During this time, if you can donate some books, pens, pencils, such kind of stuff to kids, drawing items, research related dictionaries, very good time for you then. It will be very good remedy. Those who are watching for the first time, I know that you watch and go and not subscribe. If you will subscribe, it will be great for us, for our family to grow, and it will be positive for you also, so that you can listen to your charts every time. And those who want to get into personal touch, they can just WhatsApp. The link is in the description. You can just click and come to the WhatsApp area. Libra ascendant, Libra. So Libra, if we see that Jupiter Mahadev is in the seventh house. Seventh house Jupiter is in the house of your relationships. house of your partnerships, house of your spouse partners, house of designation, house of pad prapati. In Hindi, it is called pad prapati. That means some kind of designation. Now, here, what does it mean? Jupiter here in the seventh house, especially in retrograde motion, was not able to give you clarity in relationships and partnerships. And the aspect of Saturn here was making your love life or your misunderstandings between you and your spouse or partner or business partner and so on. But now what is happening? Jupiter is taking directional strength here. It is going to be in the right direction, direct. And after this directional strength Jupiter gains, it already has been away from the affliction. Rahu is in your sixth house. That means Libra ascendant, very important thing for you is that no enemies will be able to face you during this period. But lot of isolation and lot of seclusion will happen because Ketu is in the 12th house. You will be going towards a spiritual, lot of spiritual practices. On top of that, Roichi, because Jupiter is aspecting three places here. The first aspect is on the 11th house for them. So bigger goals, bigger gains are possible. That means during this year, I think by May of 2024, you will be able to achieve 90% of your goals because Jupiter is giving you directional strength. Directionally, it is so positive that it will start giving you very good results. So bigger goals, your network, your social network will become very big. In fact, this is the time of getting a big designation because of the placement of Jupiter in the seventh house, 10th from the 10th. It means that designation wise, there will be some great news. You will get some good news in terms of your status in the society. Your health and your appearance can be challenged during this period. Why? Because Jupiter sitting in the seventh house, aspecting your first house with the directional strength, means that there will be weight gain, there will be abundance in weight, there will be your wisdom also increases because this is the house of brain also. Your eyes become very sharp, your wisdom becomes very nice. You will get you will get real positive results in terms of thought process. Like your thought process will become very wisdom oriented. In fact, sometimes we have this ability to think negative about other people, but this is the time that you will think positive about them. In fact, positive about yourself also, which is also very very auspicious. So in overall, the ninth aspect of Jupiter is also happening in your third house. That means, see, your third and 11th house are active. So this is the time of self promotion. This is the time of going out and speaking directly to people, shaking their hands and understanding their needs. Communication wise, you have to be very very open during this period and very expressive, and your communication will bring wisdom also. If there is some problems with siblings, uh, elder or younger, it is going to be, you will get support from both the sides. So a very positive time for Libra ascendant people. Those who are watching for the first time, do subscribe because we make such videos for every transit, and 2024 is going to be more exciting. Happy New Year in advance. And those who want to get in touch with me, because I think Libra and Taurus are the my favorite people, by the way. I love someone from Libra. My wife is Cancer, so she's not the one. Just kidding, man. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Anyways, I love everyone. But yes, I have special place in my heart for Libra ascendant people. All the best, and those who want to connect personally, WhatsApp number is below. They can just click and they will be directly, no need to type any number, directly you will be on the WhatsApp. All the best. Moving on to Scorpio ascendant people, Rohitji, Jupiter is direct from 31st of December in their sixth house. Here, sixth house is the house of your discipline, daily routine, your health, the health that comes from you during your birth. What kind of health have you got in this lifetime? What kind of problems have you got in this lifetime? It is the house of debt. It is the house of enemies. And what Jupiter does, Rohitji, it is an energy, right? It does not know it is good place or bad place. But Jupiter will, wherever it will sit, it will make the things bigger for you. Diseases, if it was little bit, it will make bigger. Health, it was bad, it will make bigger. Debts, it was less, it will make bigger. So everything it will make bigger. But because it is positive, it will also do a lot of positive things. That means during this period, when it becomes direct and gets the directional strength, it is the time that It will give you ideas or give you some kind of resources from your job, from foreign countries, from your family. See the aspects, Rohitji, that will help you to lower your debts, get out of diseases, get trouble, get new work, get out of work, get more money. It is such a beautiful placement of Jupiter here that Jupiter is aspecting the 10th house, which is the house of your career. So that means there is going to be growth in the career. Where it can happen in the foreign country as well because of the aspect in the 12th house. And how and who will help you? Family members can help you. Your speech, your communication can help you. Your effort, your personal workplace colleagues can help you. So, lot of good news for Scorpio ascendant people. On the other hand, there is one more thing that happens is that debt. Those who have very major debts on their head, this is the time that your debts can, now start to show, because abundance, the ninth aspect on the second house means that your bank balance will increase. And if bank balance increases, your debts come down. This is how we look at Scorpio ascendant. Hope that this Jupiter transit brings you a very positive, very amazing news. And also give us that amazing feeling by subscribing, because many people come, they watch, they have seen our channel multiple times, but because we forget to subscribe, that is why the subscription is not there. So subscribe so that we can also feel very happy. Those who don't want to subscribe, it's okay, we'll still love you. And the WhatsApp link is below. You can just click and then personal appointments you can take it. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Now moving on to the Lagna, that is the Lagnesh, that is Sagittarius ascendant people and Pisces ascendant people must be going through a little bit of difficult time, and that is especially because of Jupiter retrograde. The Lagnesh went retrograde and especially aspected by Saturn, who is giving a debilitated aspect, and before that afflicted with Rahu. You guys have gone through a lot of ups and downs, especially in the area related to your kids, related to your creativity, related to your gains, related to your goals getting complete, related to lot of discomfort, lot of demotivated, spiritually, emotionally, father wise, mentor wise, guru wise, did not get any kind of support. That is what it was showing. But because in this time Jupiter is turning direct, it puts a special impact on the fifth house where it is sitting. Once it gains directional strength, people who are trying to conceive or people who are trying to get pregnant, women in special case, 110% very good time for you. And fifth, from the fifth is also the second child. So here, second and third child, whatever you call, more childs. So that means those who are planning for the second time can now start planning. Jupiter looking in the ninth house also tells that there can be some long distance travels. That means you can go to foreign countries, especially for education or higher education. This is going to be very positive. Those kids who are into the area of examination, here your concentration and everything becomes very abundant. It gives you a lot of stability here in your education. So that is very good for you. Love life wise, love life wise, if you are going up and down, back and forth, it is going to be restoring a lot of love and romance for you. People who have gone back, left you, they will come back to you. Your social circle increases. So it is the time of lot of good things. The fifth aspect on the ninth house tells that there will be great news from foreign countries or great association after long distance travel because of the seventh aspect on the 11th house. So higher goals can be achieved through partnerships. There can be very good networking during this period. So a positive time for you. And the first aspect, the ninth aspect on the first house means that blessing on you, special blessing on you, your own self, um, your character, your nature, your approach towards other people will change. There will be a lot of wisdom, and you will come out as a person who is now a caring kind of a very wisdom oriented person. So it is a very beautiful placement for Jupiter and beautiful results that you will get because it is the Lagnesh, right? And Lagnesh in the fifth house is a Raj Yoga because it is fifth house is the house of your Purva Punya. And during this period, whatever past life good accumulation, Punya accumulation that you have got, you will get results of it whenever Jupiter will come in the fifth house and in directional strength. So all the best for you. Very, very nice. I'm very happy, and I'm kind of getting goosebumps because I know that what kind of good things you will get. during this period. But the good things that we also want is that your subscription. So we see many people come and they watch and go, but no subscription. So if you can subscribe, it is free for you, right? But it is very big motivation for us. So that will be very nice. And WhatsApp link is below. If you will click on it, you will directly come to AC Astro, and you don't have to type anything or save any number. You will directly come here, and we can talk then about your chart. Capricorn ascendant people, Rohitji, like Rohitji. Rohitji's fourth house is afflicted from a long time, and this affliction helped him to travel abroad. So, Ruchi, it is not only bad affliction, but now there is going to be very much good news for you because Jupiter is turning direct and getting directional strength. So the love of mother, the care of mother that you were missing or you were not having, any all the Capricorn ascendant people or the motherland, it will restore now. There will be good news that you might go to travel back to your homeland. There will be a lot of peace, happiness in your house area, and you will be having a good time. In terms of assets, there can be new assets added, especially related to a vehicle or related to a house or some kind of. Fourth house is the house of assets. So assets can be added for your luxury, and that is why because Jupiter also aspects the eighth house here. That means shared resources. That means with some partnership, some kind of sister, brother, XYZ, you can combine and do some kind of shared resources. You can get it at the moment for you. In terms of knowledge, yes, there will be a very good time for you to attain good knowledge, new knowledge, or start going deep into some research based activities. In your work area, there will be a lot of expansion. Why? Because Jupiter is aspecting the 10th house, and 10th house is the house of career here. So there will be very, very big news in career. There can be a lot of new ventures that you can enter during this period. So it is also a very positive period. And on top of that, Jupiter aspecting the 12th house makes and tells you that from foreign connection you will be making some good amount of your destiny will be working from a foreign country. So that is also very good. So those who are trying for research based activities in the work area and in foreign countries, so this is a very very possible time for you to move to a foreign country or travel from your foreign country to your home country. Depends on which stage in life you are at. Mostly in your dasha antardasha, and when we go deep into your chart, we will be able to analyze it very much better. But those who are going through Jupiter mahadasha antardasha, and especially Jupiter sun or Jupiter Venus, this is going to be a very very almost very accurate for you because this is how your chart is placed. On the other hand, those people who are also thinking of getting some kind of office space or office, buying some property for office or buying some things related to some property in foreign countries, also it is a very positive time. You will be able to buy such things. It is a good time for Capricorn ascendant people. Those who are watching for the first time and really feel that we do hard work and want to support us, it is free for you. You just subscribe so that at least we can grow with the family. And those who want to talk about their own personal chart, exactly, if you see the description here, you will just click and the WhatsApp link will bring you to the WhatsApp, and we can have a conversation and understand your chart better. Aquarius ascendant people, Rohitji. Here, Saturn is in the first house, Rohitji, and Saturn is aspecting the third house. So that means extreme hard work is going on from Aquarius ascendant people. I know, feel sad for them also because Saturn is the Lagna Lord. But since Saturn is sitting in Mool Trikon and aspecting a house of the third house, it is the house where Saturn is comfortable, by the way. So hard work is there, but results is also there. And now results will be more and more, especially in terms of your communication. The problem, the hesitation, the slow nature that you had in your communication, or you were very very reserved, or very introvert, now you may start to speak, and that is because your third house says that something that is deep in your heart will come out and you will start speaking up, because this is the house of communication, and Jupiter here will make sure that you are into situations like this where you have to communicate, otherwise you will not be able to survive. So that is a very good news for you. Here, Jupiter is also aspecting your seventh house. Seventh house aspect means that there will be some kind of gains from partnerships, especially many Aquarius people. I know some of them very personally. They are into a lot of startup kind of things, and here it shows very clearly. See Jupiter turning direct. And the fifth aspect on the seventh house, that means new beginnings in the seventh house, that is partnerships. And these partnerships can also be business and also be love, also be romance, also be, marriage, also be new kids coming in their life. So very, very beautiful time for you. All the best. Moving on, your Jupiter also looks at your ninth house. So what does it mean? It means that higher level of understanding, higher level of wisdom, higher learning. Um, those who want to partner at some other places too for education, either for teaching, either for making, what you say, education as a career, either for starting something new in the education field, is very good. In terms of other way, going for a long distance journey or going long distance for higher education is also seen during this period. So those who are applying for third house is the house of visa, by the way. Okay, so this is the house of like happiness for the 12th house, happiness for the 12th house. So from 12th house, this is fourth. So that means this is also the house of visa. So anyone who has applied for visa will also get it during this period. Aquarius, Jupiter also, sorry, for Aquarius ascendant, Jupiter in the third house is also aspecting the 11th house of gains, 11th house of higher goals, 11th house of networking, 11th house of social connection, 11th house of gains from your work area, from business. It will show you where the actual profit comes from, and this is the time it shows that actual profit really comes from networking. So this is the major period of you from 31st of December till for 2nd of May to network, because 1st and 2nd of May Jupiter will be transiting according to your time zone, and that is where Jupiter uh, will be in the 12th house for you. So before that, lot of networking, lot of um, things we have to make sure that it happens so that you can gain from it. Overall, a very auspicious time for you. I hope that it brings a lot of positivity, and new year starts with a lot of happiness. A very happy new year in advance. And as a new year gift, we would like to ask you to give us subscribe, hit the subscribe button so that we can also grow and our family grows, and we feel happy. So all the best to all the people who are going through Jupiter Mahadasha Antardasha, because this will be more beneficial for them and very accurate. But other people who are going through other Mahadasha and Antardasha, you have to see the effect of this or take major decisions. WhatsApp link is below, exactly in the description. You click on the link, and suddenly it will bring you to our WhatsApp, and we can talk in detail about your chart. All the best. Pisces ascendant, Rohitji. Now here the Lagna, again a very beautiful time for Pisces ascendant, and especially they were going through a lot of trouble. Saturn in the 12th house, Rohitji, aspecting the second house of wealth. Wealth was growing very slowly. In fact, because of the retrograde effect of Saturn, it was completely a very, very difficult time in the area of their home, in the house area, in the family area. Very much trouble. On the other hand, Jupiter here in this second house is now becoming direct, and it's going to give very positive results. Especially, second house is the house of your wealth, your bank balance, your fixed assets, your speech, your communication, your self-respect. Everything which I have spoken about will increase. And if you're going through Jupiter Dasha and Antardasha, it will increase tenfolds. So very beautiful time for you. In terms of your work area, it is a very important time for you. Why? Because fifth aspect is happening on your sixth house. That means there is a chance of some new things coming to you, new creativity, kind of new projects, new creativity. In fact, there will be a time that new workplace, that means new job, is also seen for you. Jupiter collectively on the ninth aspect is on the 10th house. That means it is supporting that new areas. And for that, what do you need? You need to partner up with the ability of researching. Because if you see Jupiter in the second house aspecting the seventh aspect on the eighth house, that what does it mean? It means that eighth house is the house of research, development, certain ups and downs. Eighth house is the house of shared resources. Eighth house is the house of reading, occult sciences, going into mystic areas of life, going into depth of life. And where what we need to do, we need to go in depth of life so that the other aspects can benefit from it. You have to partner up with yourself, doing lot of research, lot of what is a lot of hard work in this research area, because that will help you grow in your career, as well as your workplace will be very positive for you during this period. In fact, Jupiter in the second house, if you are fighting some court cases, because it is also looking at your fifth house, which is the house of enemies or legal troubles, court cases. Here you will get some good results here. In fact, those who were uh, trying to apply for debts, their debt will be, they will be getting loans. Those who want to buy property, those who want to travel, for them also it is very good. In terms of, if you see, those who want to apply for education kind of stuff, also very good, because Jupiter supports education and research based PhDs. Those who want to apply for PhD, start doing their PhD. This is the right time to apply for PhD and start working on it, because the planets, the power is in your favor. Overall, this is a very nice period, but we have to take care of the health, because if health problem is minimum and if you are not take care of it, Jupiter give abundance, then it will try to increase it. So wherever we want to control Jupiter, we have to use the energy of Mars. That means to run, do exercise, do all this kind of stuff, and this will be very positive for you. Hopefully, uh, once you get so positive results, we also should get, and that's why we need you to subscribe, because many people come and watch and you do not even hit the subscribe button, which is free for you. So if you do that, it will be adding to our family. You will be blessing us for the new year. And those who want to discuss their chart, WhatsApp link is below. Okay, just click and you can come on the WhatsApp chat with me, and we will discuss your 2024 in detail. Thank you, Rohit.
Definitely, this Jupiter direct is bringing so many good results,
Yes.
and this is, I think, the biggest event in the end of year and starting of 2024. But again, I will like to say that you are going through Jupiter Mahadasha. You are going through some type of that dasha in which you can activate these yogas which are coming from Jupiter. This can be only know by your personal chart. Though 2024 yearly horoscopes, all people are taking benefit of this. Now we are closing off this, but still you can take benefit of this 2024 yearly horoscope prediction from January to December. Plan your year with Akash ji, and definitely he will guide you towards the success, towards the thing which you need, which you are looking for. So thank you very much, all the family members of AC Astro. Once again, I request from whole the team of members of AC Astro, please subscribe and please share these readings with other people so they may also get benefit of this. This will be
Sure.
your New Year gift to AC Astro family. Thank you very much, Akash, for
Thank you,
your
Rohit.
reading and all your hard work and research. We'll meet you in some next video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram,
Jai
Jai Hanuman,
Hanuman.
Jai Mata Di, Jai Mahalakshmi. Om Namah